Hey everyone, welcome back to Local Lifestyles. Well, it is right now time to find out what is happening at the Reitz Home Museum, and Executive Director Matt Rao is here to give us all of those details. Thank you for coming by.
Good morning, Stacey.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back in the studio to visit you all after a long hiatus of Zoom calls.
We did lots of Zooms, which were fun, but
they
super excited to have you in here. And you've always got lots to tell us about that's coming up at the Reitz Home Museum. So let's kind of go from now through the end of the year.
Well, after such a long period of starting and stopping and uncertainty, we have several events that are going to happen between now and the end of the year. And our fundraising events are always very important, but this is really a critical time. We didn't have any fundraising events for almost 2 years because of the pandemic, and we really need to make up a lot of that income. And I want to get these events on people's radars, and I hope that you'll think about it and maybe give us a visit. On October 9th, we're having a really, really fun event that I'm so proud of, and it's our annual Oyster Roast. And you may know Maria Hoover. Maria Hoover and her husband Mike are my neighbors and very good friends of the Reitz Home. And this is something that Maria wanted to do, was to have some kind of traditional oyster roast like she's used to in her hometown of Savannah.
Okay, so she's bringing it here to us.
Yeah, so we started doing this several years ago, and she has these guys that come, a caterer that come from Savannah.
Really?
They bring a whole truckload of oysters. Wow. And at 615 Southeast 1st Street in the beautiful sort of sunken walled garden of Amy and Jeff Hayden. We have the oyster roast there, where we set up big long tables, and those guys steam the oysters, and then they dump them all out on the tables, and we all stand there and shuck oysters and eat oysters. And you know, if you don't like oysters, we have a whole bunch of traditional sort of side dishes that go at oyster roast, barbecue, and all sorts of other things to go with it. Moe's Traveling Medicine Show is a big cocktail truck. Have you ever seen Moe's bar truck? It's really cool. The bar truck comes and parks, so we have a cash bar.
Nice.
Kings Highway will play.
So all of it outside too?
Yeah, it's all, and that's another thing. These are outdoor events. The oyster roast, wind down to the weekend, they're outdoor events, and I hope that people will feel safe and comfortable coming to those events because they're outdoors with the uncertainty of what's going to happen in the coming months. But the oyster roast is on October 9th. It's Saturday night. And you can call the Reitz Home to make arrangements for tickets. It's really a unique event, and I'm so proud of it, and I so appreciate the Hoovers and the Haydens for hosting this event and being such nice friends to the Reitz Home.
Sounds like it's just going to be so neat to see, too, and just kind of participate in and just be a part of.
It's really fun. Yeah. We've only had really good feedback about it, so I hope a lot of people will want to come. So
that's October 9th, but there's still some stuff in September. You mentioned it a little bit with the wind down. So you did some in the spring, take off because it's so hot in the summer, but they're going to be back for the fall.
We'll do wind down to the weekend. That's a very popular event that we've done for a very long time. It's on Thursdays, and it's only from 5 to 7. It's over early, and it's a great launch pad to go out to dinner downtown, to visit Haney's Corner or Main Street. But you know, it's free. You don't have to buy a ticket. It is outdoors. We sell wine and beer, and then we have a band that always plays on the porch. I have several different bands that we work with, and each one of them kind of brings their own crowd of people that like them, and lots of neighbors, and people get off work downtown and come to wind down, and it's a great time.
Perfect timing for the Thursday, going into the weekend.
Get more information about those events on our website, on social media. You can call us up on the phone. We'd love to tell you about it.
But they are going to be back in September and October. Awesome.
And I just want to remind people the Reitz Home's open Tuesday through Saturday for tours from 11 to 2:30, and it's a great thing to do if you have not visited lately. Please think about darkening our doorway.
And you are going to be starting your plans for the Victorian Christmas.
Plans have started. Victorian Christmas will be decorating in September, and we'll have it all ready to roll by November.
Awesome. That is going to be gorgeous, like always. Thank you, Matt, for all this information for us. And don't forget to go check out the Reitz Home Museum, and we are going to be right back after this with more Local Lifestyles.